The promise of drawing all people, understanding Jesus' mission through the crucifixion. Welcome to this insightful exploration of one of the most profound promises made by Jesus Christ, a divine guarantee that resonates through the ages. Today, we delve into the meaning behind John 12:32, where Jesus promises, "And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself." What did Jesus mean by this promise, and why did he make it in connection with his crucifixion? Join us as we unravel the layers of this declaration to understand Jesus' mission and its enduring impact. To fully appreciate Jesus' promise, we must first set the stage with the historical and spiritual context of his words. The Gospel of John recounts the life and teachings of Jesus, emphasizing his divine nature and his earthly mission. In John 12:32, Jesus speaks during the final days of his earthly ministry, a time charged with tension and anticipation. He is acutely aware of his impending crucifixion, an event he refers to as being lifted up from the earth. Here, we see Jesus speaking to a crowd that includes both his followers and skeptical onlookers. In this charged atmosphere, he articulates his mission in a simple yet powerful claim, pointing to his crucifixion as the means by which he will draw people to himself. Understanding the phrase "lifted up" is crucial to grasping the full scope of Jesus' promise. In a literal sense, it refers to the physical act of crucifixion, Jesus being raised upon the cross. Yet this phrase carries a dual significance. Not only does it signify the crucifixion, but it also points to his exaltation and glory. Just as the serpent was lifted up by Moses in the wilderness for the healing of the Israelites, Jesus' lifting represents a path to spiritual salvation. Through this act, he connects the earthly with the divine, transforming what appears to be a moment of suffering into a portal to spiritual ascent and liberation. The crucifixion stands central to Christian faith as the ultimate act of love and sacrifice. It symbolizes the lengths to which Jesus went to bridge the gap between humanity and God. Beyond the imagery of suffering and death, the crucifixion is a poignant emblem of redemption and hope. This act defies typical notions of power and greatness. Where the world sees weakness, Jesus embodies the pinnacle of divine strength through his willingness to undergo such suffering for others' sake. Through this, he challenges and transforms the conventional understanding of power, demonstrating that true power lies in selfless love and sacrifice. We must ask why such a painful sacrifice was necessary. The answer lies in the theological foundation of Christianity. The human condition marred by sin requires reconciliation with God. From the beginning, the relationship between Creator and creation was fractious, disrupted by sinfulness. Through his crucifixion, Jesus offers a resolution, willingly sacrificing himself as atonement for humanity's sins. This selfless act fulfills divine justice and love, bridging the chasm that separated humans from their Maker. His death thus becomes instrumental in repairing the spiritual rupture and restoring the harmony disrupted long ago. Reconciliation stands at the heart of Jesus' crucifixion, embodying his role as the intermediary between God and humanity. By being lifted up, Jesus acts as the connective force, realigning the world with divine purpose. In Christian theology, reconciliation transcends mere moral restoration. It signifies a profound transformation of the soul. Through Jesus' sacrifice, believers are invited into a renewed covenant, one paved by grace and forgiveness. This reconciliation offers a personal relationship with God, altering their spiritual trajectory toward peace and wholeness. The promise to draw all people highlights the universal scope of Jesus' mission. This declaration is inclusive, emphasizing that no one is beyond the reach of divine love. Jesus extends an invitation that surpasses cultural, ethnic, and religious boundaries, positioning his crucifixion as a beacon for all nations and peoples. This universal calling underscores that salvation isn't reserved for a specific group, but is accessible to everyone willing to embrace it. In this, Jesus challenges human-made divisions, asserting that divine grace abounds for everyone regardless of background or belief. In his promise, Jesus acknowledges and seeks to dismantle the barriers that separate individuals. These barriers, whether social, cultural, or historical, have long hindered the unity and harmony among humankind. By proclaiming his intention to draw everyone to himself, Jesus ushers in a new realm, one where such divisions are nullified. The inclusivity of his message exemplifies how divine love and acceptance can shatter human constructs and create a mosaic of unity. Central to understanding Jesus' statement is his mission of love and mercy. His entire life and ministry are anchored in these principles, which reach their culmination at the cross. In his sacrificial death, Jesus showcases the ultimate expression of divine love, one that sacrifices personal well-being for the good of others. Likewise, mercy underpins his actions and teachings, reflecting a God eager to forgive and welcome back the lost sheep. Through this promise, love and mercy become accessible realities for believers everywhere. The impact of Jesus' crucifixion extends far beyond the geographical and temporal confines of his earthly presence. This event has served as a foundational cornerstone, influencing countless lives and societies throughout history. This global and timeless impact can be seen in how Christianity has permeated cultures worldwide, each finding in Jesus' promise a source of solace and inspiration. Furthermore, his message continues to evolve, addressing contemporary issues of division and unrest, making his teachings ever relevant. Jesus' crucifixion is not merely a historical event, it represents a transformative force for those who embrace it. Across the ages, countless individuals and communities have experienced profound changes, finding new meaning and purpose through faith in Christ. This transformative power is often evident in personal testimonies, stories of renewal, redemption, and newfound peace. By drawing people to himself, Jesus' sacrifice becomes the starting point for a lifelong journey towards spiritual enlightenment and growth. Jesus' promise remains as vibrant today as it did over 2 millennia ago. His crucifixion laid the groundwork for a continuous legacy, one etched in the hearts and minds of believers who carry his message forward. The enduring significance of his promise encourages followers to live a life reflective of its principles, inspiring acts of compassion, justice, and inclusivity. As every generation grapples with its own challenges, the enduring relevance of Jesus' teachings continues to guide and uplift countless souls. In various communities, we witness the practical embodiment of Jesus' inclusive call. Churches and Christian organizations around the world strive to create spaces that welcome diverse individuals, fostering environments charged with acceptance and love. Many stories abound of those who have found faith in Christ despite their unique backgrounds, demonstrating the universal reach of his promise. By championing inclusivity, believers emulate the bridge-building aspect of Jesus' mission, enriching the broader tapestry of human connection. One of the significant aspects of Jesus' promise is its call to unity. In a world often marked by division, his desire to draw all people together offers a profound reminder of the peace and harmony inherent in divine love. Believers are thus encouraged to seek unity within their communities and beyond, viewing the crucifixion as a foundation for reconciliation and peace. By striving for such unity, they affirm their commitment to Jesus' vision of a harmonious world united under the mantle of faith. Understanding Jesus' promise can deepen and enrich personal faith, inspiring believers to explore their spiritual journey with renewed vigor. The realization that his invitation is personal and direct can foster a deeper connection with God. This exploration often leads to increased devotion and a stronger commitment to living according to Jesus' teachings. As individuals contemplate his promise, they are drawn to reflect on their faith's transformative potential and the hope it instills. To gain a comprehensive view of this promise, it is vital to consider various theological interpretations. Scholars and theologians have long debated the nuances of John 12:32, each offering unique insights into its meaning and implications. By examining these perspectives, we gain a more rounded understanding of the promise, revealing its depth and breadth. Such an exploration invites us to appreciate the multifaceted nature of faith and its interpretive richness. While Christianity uniquely emphasizes the crucifixion, similar themes of sacrifice and reconciliation appear across various religious traditions. These parallels reveal common threads that unite different faiths under universal principles. By examining these similarities, we can foster greater interfaith appreciation and dialogue, recognizing the shared human desire for redemption and spiritual enlightenment. This understanding underscores the significance of Jesus' promise, positioning it as part of a broader global narrative. This promise is a wellspring of hope, offering reassurance that divine love has no boundaries. To many believers, this hope is a guiding light, comforting them through life's trials and tribulations. Personal testimonies provide poignant evidence of how faith in Jesus' promise has transformed lives, offering peace and direction amidst adversity. Such stories inspire us to embrace this hope ourselves, trusting in the promise of divine redemption. Despite its clarity, Jesus' promise can be misunderstood or misinterpreted. Common misconceptions may arise, presenting barriers to appreciating its full significance. By addressing these challenges candidly, we can remove obstacles and offer a clearer path for spiritual exploration. Clarifying these misunderstandings is essential to fully engage with Jesus' message, allowing it to resonate uninhibited in our hearts and minds. Throughout history, Jesus' promise has been depicted in art, music, and literature, reflecting its profound impact on culture. These representations vary, each offering unique visual or narrative interpretations that convey the promise's essence. From classical masterpieces to contemporary expressions, such works enrich our understanding and appreciation of the promise, showcasing its enduring fascination and influence. The promise articulated by Jesus influences core Christian doctrines, particularly those concerning salvation and grace. Its implications pervade theological teachings, highlighting the centrality of the crucifixion in the redemptive narrative. An understanding of these doctrines helps believers grasp the promise's significance, underpinning many key aspects of the Christian faith. This insight is essential for a deeper comprehension of the transformative power inherent in Jesus' words. In contemplating Jesus' promise, we are prompted to consider profound questions. What does it mean to be drawn to him? How does this promise impact our lives today? Such questions encourage deeper spiritual engagement, inviting us to reflect on our relationship with Jesus and the principles he embodies. By pondering these inquiries, we open ourselves to new insights and wisdom. As we conclude our exploration, it is clear that Jesus' promise to draw all people to himself through his crucifixion is a profound statement of divine love and purpose. It challenges us to look beyond the surface to the heart of Christian faith, where sacrifice and redemption illuminate a path toward unity, hope, and reconciliation. In understanding Jesus' promise, we are called to a deeper engagement with our faith. Let us explore this promise further, reflecting on its teachings and how they inform our spiritual journey. Consider reaching out to others, sharing your insights and experiences, and inviting them to join in this transformative exploration. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences related to Jesus' promise. Engage in discussions with friends, family, and faith communities, enriching each other's understanding and appreciation of this profound declaration. For those interested in delving deeper, numerous resources are available, including books, articles, and videos that explore the theological and spiritual dimensions of John 12:32. We recommend exploring these materials to further enhance your understanding and appreciation of Jesus' promise. Some common questions arise when considering Jesus' promise. What does it mean for all people to be drawn to him? How should we respond to this invitation personally and communally? Providing clear answers to these frequently asked questions can help demystify the promise and make its significance more accessible. Incorporating insights from theologians, clergy, or believers can further illuminate the promise's meaning and impact. Personal testimonials provide relatable stories of transformation and hope, demonstrating the promise's power in everyday life. To enhance understanding, consider incorporating visual aids such as images, graphics, and short clips to complement the narration. These elements can make the message more engaging and accessible to a diverse audience. In closing, Jesus' promise to draw all people to himself is a timeless invitation to experience divine love and transformation. As we navigate our spiritual paths, may we remain open to his call, allowing it to guide us toward unity, reconciliation, and renewed faith.